said I want to reserve a space for my art video, but I need to mention this. Okay, so yesterday I didn't do. Was supposed to do illustration. I did none of it. I did all the stories. I was also supposed to start writing my new story, short story. I didn't do that. Instead, I went shopping. But I'm in a. Although I don't go shopping a lot, I'm in that period when I need the facial stuff, new facial stuff. I'm running low on face cream, and I also needed sunscreen. But besides that, also clothing. I don't really shop a lot for clothing, so I'm in that space where I do these needs buy a handful of things every year. Although I don't need to go shopping all the time throughout the whole year. Maybe like a few things this year, next year, and a few things here and there. You know. Anyway, my shit. Oh my gosh, I hate that it doesn't retain its battery for a very long time. Moving on. So what I really want to talk about is my story, Madcal, because yesterday I finally finished a chapter I titled Bale's Confession. And so what I originally had planned for that chapter, I changed it a bit. Actually quite a bit. Yeah, so like what he's confessed and who he confessed, because I originally wanted him to confess to Grayson, right? But the way the story was panning out from the last chapter, it just felt more natural that he went and talked to Thaddeus instead, Madcal instead. And I was like, and I just like that development more. And it also like strengthened it. I feel like the relationship that pushed back. So I still want to add like Grayson in the mix. Again, I want to strengthen the relation and connection between between Madcal, Bale, and Grayson. So I'm definitely going to have Grayson somehow in the next chapter with Madcal. And so I really like where it's coming development, although it happened by chance. And so I just want to add that in and mention that's what I really want to mention. Okay, so that's it. So this recording is not going to last long because I have to charge my battery, and I only charged it for a second just so I could say this. I had an idea. By the way, this is the same day as the day I burnt. I mean, I locked myself out. I had extra time today, so I was wondering, I was debating on finishing this, or continuing this, sorry, or start with doing the cover, because I had an idea and I decided to do this. I might actually go do the cover too. I'm not at my desk, but a little bit here, me at the table. Because, where am I going with this? I'm going to eat so soon, so yeah, so around after I eat, I'll work on the cover. The cover I'm talking about is for the cover for the ebook. Instead of doing what I usually do, I have been doing, it just disappointed me. The last one just disappointed me so much. I'm going to try to do with markers, and I'm sorry, I've been sketching and I didn't show you nothing. You were just looking at a blank page. I'm so sorry, I wasn't paying attention. So what was I saying again? Oh, yeah, I messed up the eye. I want to do with markers and digitally enhance it like I usually do my regular illustration, because the covers I've been doing is not something I could probably put in my portfolio. And if I'm going to do a cover, I might as well do one that makes me proud enough to put in my portfolio, right? So, and I think, yeah, and I could do, if I do with markers, I could get it out real quickly, you know, because I work real quick with markers. I work quicker with markers than I do with gouache or ink, period. That is my go-to quick solution kind of illustration. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat and finish sketch this face later, and I'm probably gonna work on making the cover on the next page. So while I look through this category of styles of fashion for inspiration, let me explain why. So when it comes to like one-off characters, it's just a pain to think of like of a style, or especially, again, it's just a one-off character. I'm not going to draw them a lot. To think of especially if it's like contemporary, like it's not like fantasy or anything. It's just a pain in the ass to think of how to make them look, or the fashion, whatever. That's actually cute, but I'm not sure without the dots. It's just the belts. It's cute. I might use that one for characters. So I was thinking of just going through my favorite stores and picking out some things that I think will look cute on this character, blah blah blah, and just drawing a character like that instead of like thinking up from my mind characters that I'm not, and I plan to do. The reason why I brought this up, because I recently just did it with one of my characters, which is myself. And I was like, you know what? I had to draw this character for the cover. I was planning out the cover, and I realized I need to think of the character, what they're going to be wearing. And I know she's going to wear a skirt and a top. I don't know how the skirt and top will look like, so here I am looking at skirts and tops. And I went with the gal look because it's like kind of cute, but I don't want to make it too sexy, so I want to make it more cute than what is shown here, if that makes any sense. So yeah, and then yeah, here is me. I did take that fashion shirt from a brand, one of my favorite other brands I like. This one is from Spins. This one is from Sex Pop Revenge, just so you know the difference, in case you're curious. So yeah. So now I'm going to go and do that, and I'm going to sketch it up and put it together and see how it comes out. And I'm going to do the same thing for the male character. So here's her final look, and these are the colors I'm going to use for her. And so I now have to do the guy, but I'm going to do it tomorrow because it's getting late, and it's time for me to go to bed. Right, mister? Mister? Yeah, he hears me, but he's just ignoring me. Final update, I promise, I swear, one, I finally booked a appointment with the dentist, that I did that, technically I did that earlier, I'm really not sharing it. Another thing I did earlier, yeah, I should be on to bed. She's crying real tears. It's very, very late. I'm drinking tea, and I'm going to get ready to bed soon. Well, yeah, after that, I finished my tea. I also finally finished the calendar for my book, Daggers and Runes. I finally put it together, so I know how many pages I need to write, estimately, and how much more I had to go. I'm still on part 1. Yeah, they shouldn't be laughing, but I'm still on part 1. But I'm almost done. I got 10 more chapters in part 1. Lies! And then moving on to part 2, and I had to write down how much I have an idea how much chapters I need. I just need to put it down in the Word format, and yeah. And lastly, another thing I've been doing that kind of distracted me at work, I was thinking, because I was supposed to do yesterday, was thinking about marketing plans, and then I did like a quick little research during my little break. And yeah, this also distracted me. Of what to do. I saw a video for marketing, and then they talk about SEO. So I'm like, what the fuck is it SEO? I, for the longest time, I had no idea what it is. And they tell me it's like, oh, it's kind of like a mall for your website. This is like your little thing, like placeholder. I don't know how to explain it. Your little shop that's put into the mall, and this is how you get things into it. I was like, okay, now I'm setting up my SEO. I'm doing a little bit, and I moved my marketing plans. I think I'm doing only like one a month now. So, for now, I'm just going to keep the 1 a month thing. I might move it to two times a month, but for now, the 1 month thing and learning it little by little helps a lot, because I feel like I'm just throwing myself in blindly. So, you know, it helps. I also should step on my social media, but that's, I won't say it's dead. I just haven't been as active as I should be, per se. I think I want to do more, not lives, but like quick videos of what am I working on now, and put it on like there's a bug crawling on my wall. Ew. Anyway, that distracted me. Like little videos. I should be doing that, but I haven't. Anyway, that's it for now. Till next time. Also, yeah, I'm watching Rumi now. I forgot last time I was watching Alexa Dunn. This time I'm watching Rumi official. Anyway, that's it for now. Last update for the day. I'm done. So I just came from I kind of still making dinner. I'm making it in a slow cooker. I'm making bean soup. I'm thinking of making or buying tortillas to eat with it. I said making now. I don't want to make it. Right now I'm working on the color pages because now I have a little bit of time. As I said, it's a crunch now. I'm going in crunch mode, and I just realized when I zoom out, me just zoom out a little bit. When I did that, I was such in a rush to draw this and sketch it. I realized I didn't put any of my classic things I like to draw, which is like eyes, hearts, or stars. So I'm just going to drop that in somehow while I'm doing this drawing over it for the finished coloring page. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna fit it in, or where, but I am. So wait for that. And then that, I still have to write later today. I'm going to write the stories. I have my tablet back, so I don't have to worry about going there to the job anymore. Yay. I do have to wash my face though, so I plan to do that after I finish draw the necklace. And just in case you see what I'm watching, I am watching Drawfee. Okay, so in my rush, hopefully you can hear me recording. I forgot that I was supposed to be recording for this anyway. And on top of that, I also forgot that I was, besides recording, for this, I was also wanted to use my mic record, but I have no space, so let my dub me come in now to speak. So anyway, yeah, so wanted to talk about, I forgot originally what I was forgot to talk about. But one, the reason why I can't put my mic in earlier was because I have to use my Huion tablet. There you go, that's what I want to talk about. Usually I use my Gammon tablet and I would have space for my mic, but in this case I do not, so that's why I had to come in and dub it later. My mic, is this the right pen? Ah, this is the right pen. It just looks so similar to the other one, so I'm gonna switch it up again. Yeah, there. Just make it thicker. Make this pen thicker. Okay, so, and I was such a rush that I had to do a lot of makeup work. There's a lot of things that I forgot to do or to make up for. And part of the reason, and it's like getting late, it's like around like 11:08 now. And part of the reason why it's so late is because this time I wasn't reading manga. I was just daydreaming. Yeah, imagine that, just daydreaming. So you were behind the works you need to do. And top of that, I was so focused on finishing the book yesterday and the illustration, which I did and didn't do. I'll talk more about that during the illustration portion. Anyway, oh God, I took too long a pause. um. Oh, I wanted to talk about the work I had to make up because before focusing on the illustration and the story, I still behind, and I didn't even get to. Still have to edit the story, so I haven't didn't get that yet. I was formatting it, and I was like, oh, I still gotta edit it, and I gotta make a glossary because some of the words I use are really old origins of words that does exist, or did exist in past tense. So I had to make a glossary for that, and some of it is like based on like fae or as like a type of species of a fungus. And it's not even like the scientific name. I did use the regular name. I didn't want to use the scientific name. So besides that, so I have to finish that. And on top of that, I have to finish, things I didn't do was the blog. I did make up my 2 pages for today. I made the 2 pages for the same way I did that last time. For one day, I made up the pages for the Adjectives and Runes, and then Nico Shoten, and then today I made up the 2 pages for Dobutsu, Zombie Dobutsu. So now all I have to do is focus on the pages for regular pages now. And I will do that later for the stories. But also I realized I forgot to do Ryushuto. I got to do the blog. So I had to make that up too. And hopefully I get that done, even if not today, I'm assuming I can get it done by Friday. Because that is my regular day off. And I'm still also hoping, praying that my Huion tablet comes before tomorrow. And I'm supposed to also receive my SC thing soon. Now all I have to do is order and buy clothes for the guys, which is my father, my uncle, and because they stopped buying for me when I was older. My uncle still does. My cousins, the reason why I also decided to buy for my cousins, and because they bought me Christmas gifts last year and I wasn't expecting that. So, I return when I receive, so there's that. And I felt bad. I didn't give anybody Christmas gifts last year. So just a makeup gift for some. And the others is just like, yeah, I should have bought you or thought of you something. So here you go. But also because I want to. I do feel guilty. It is waiting on my conscience. So those are the things. So there's that. And I'm decided also have to finish this today. I meant to post my coloring pages earlier this week, but I forgot all about it, and I should make that smaller. I'm just gonna make this pin thing smaller. The size. Nope, that's big. Nope, that changed the brushes. I want pin. I have this is the only thing I hate about my Huion tablet is that it does switch up on me, and so now my computer is not even the Huion. It's just that my computer changes the keys. There we go. Am I still recording? I can't tell anymore. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut it here, not speak anymore, and just focus on drawing and coloring. I think I said everything I need to say. If not, Dummy got it. Go ahead.
Oh, that's also when Stone Cold Steve Austin would start to make an appearance. He was originally on ECW, if I remember correctly. So he was this rough tumble guy. ECW was that's aside.
Okay, so today, I take two. My father was saying something, so I'm just retaking the video. This section. Anyway, as I was saying, I finished everything kind of on time. By the way, I'm watching Netflix Party. So I was going to finish. Where was I going to do again? I originally was going to start the animation part of my blog, and I'm looking. There we go. I found it. But then I decided not to do that. Instead, because it's time for I go to bed. Instead, I'll just go to bed and wake up early, and then work on the animation, as well as working on. Yeah, sorry, I get distracted a little bit. As well as, I actually do like it. I thought I was not gonna like it, but I actually do like how this thing came out. Anyway, I was going to work on the animation, but also says no, I will work on animation tomorrow, as well as work on this other coloring page. There we go. I was getting to it. I was like, what was I going to do again? Yeah, so this might be my last entry for today. I hopefully will have something to update tomorrow, but yeah, this is it. Okay.